So after a year and a half of patiently waiting, just waiting for the perfect opportunity to come up, I finally got myself a PlayStation 5. And I know a lot of people have had one of these for a long time, but this was the first time I've managed to get my hands on one. No more scouring the internet, no more being disappointed by them selling out like just within seconds. And I think from my experience that it's potentially a good sign for things to come for those of you who haven't got one yet, because this was online on EB Games for more than 2 hours. And yeah, so here in Australia at least, I think it is getting better and easier to get a PlayStation 5. There were plenty of people around me on Facebook Marketplace that were selling PlayStation 5s, but they were jacking up the prices to make a profit, which I think is absurd. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't happen. How I got mine was I follow a Twitter page. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put a link below if you're in Australia. They basically put out an announcement saying so-and-so are going to be selling a PlayStation 5 today at 12 p.m. Or Amazon is currently selling PlayStation 5s. Here's the link. And I'd been following them for a while, been getting notifications. Obviously, whenever I clicked on the link, they were sold out. Some people managed to get through and buy one because you'd seen the comments, people saying, thank you so much, I finally got one. Others were saying they couldn't even enter their credit card details, or when they put in the cart, it said that there was nothing in the cart because they'd sold out. And then on this particular day, I had an email saying that the Twitter account had posted something. This was just over a week ago. It said that EB Games were going to be putting up pre-sales at 12 o'clock. I think it was 12. And I went on at 11:55 and they'd already put the pre-sales up. You had to deposit $200. I slowly put in my details. I expected it to not go through, but it went through. And then I was a little bit unsure because everyone was saying it was going through for them. And an hour went past and people were still saying they were able to get a pre-order. So I was a little bit skeptical that I was going to be given a refund or it was going to be delayed or something. It said at the end of this month we would get them. A couple of hours later, I actually had to go to EB Games to pick up something. I just checked online and the digital version of the PlayStation 5 for the pre-orders was sold out, but the disc version was still up, which was so surprising. And the guy at EB Games, I was like, I'm surprised they're still up. And he was like, yeah, like they've got some stock in. And the same thing happened with Big W here in Australia. And yeah, I think it was a couple of hours they were up getting pre-orders, one per customer. And I think that you had to pick up in store. I don't think they delivered. I'm not sure though. That sort of helps filter out a lot of the scalpers. And then not even a week later, it was actually yesterday, I got a phone call from EB Games saying that my PlayStation 5 had arrived. So from a week after I pre-ordered, I picked up my PlayStation 5. The original date said the 28th, which was a week from now. So really, really great service from EB Games Australia. I know they've got a bit of a bad reputation in the United States and Canada, but here in Australia, I think they're pretty good. I don't know how they treat their employees, but you know, everyone seems pretty happy when I go in there. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm going to be retiring my PlayStation 4, which has served me so well over the past 6 years. So many great memories, and it's definitely up there in my top 3 consoles of all time. And this is the console that really got me back into video gaming back in, I think it was like 2016. It's gotten me through some rough times as well. So really bittersweet to be retiring my PlayStation 4, but I'll be putting it up in my retro games room, even though it's not retro, but it's going to be in my games room with all my retro stuff on display. I'll never get rid of it. It was actually a gift to me, and I don't get rid of gifts, so I'm going to be keeping my PlayStation 4. Really stoked. I've been playing Horizon Forbidden West and really, really enjoy it. It looks incredible, and I'm going to be putting this back in the TV and playing it right after this video. And yeah, if you are looking for a PlayStation 5, don't give up, because I think from my experience and everyone else that got one recently, it is getting easier. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.